What's up, everybody? This is Rob Shag. So today we're going to be doing the next video in my... Oh, they're attacking me there. Okay, well, we're going to start right off the bat here. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. We're going to be continuing along in my campaign to take over all of China. This should be good. I didn't realize that when you hit Jir, sometimes two different factions will actually attack you at the same time, which apparently happened here. I called it a day last week, and then now we're here. So, yeah, this game is great. Definitely am enjoying this a lot. We're getting close to being done with this. As I've gone through it, I'm like, I think Empire's, the vagrant officer idea is amazing, but I don't think they they created a way for you to beat the game as a vagrant officer. I'm pretty sure you can't. So that's why they encourage you to attack or step down or rebel or whatever. And then when you do that, then you're able to, but it's still not that easy. So I'm not really sure as I think through it, But let's see, here. All right, so Gonding is way over there, so let's just go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go over here, jump down here. Let's go ahead and drop a true speed because I don't know where my supply depot is. Let me look at where my supply depot is. Hold on a second. I'm going to just talk through my strategy here because, of course, that's what you got to do. Okay, it's way up there, so he's probably going to go around to the back. So I'm going to go this way. Okay, go in this. Okay, good, I can. But yeah, we're going to try to stop Gan Ning from doing the supply attack thing. Assume. Let's see. Is that him right there? Yeah, there he is. Okay, good. I found him. But yeah, so this game is definitely good. I do feel like there's a little bit of a thing that I've noticed here with this game is that you can't really beat the game as the vagrant officer, and then the game kind of becomes pretty routine after you become no longer a vagrant officer. Like the amount that you grow and change as an officer prior to no longer being a vagrant officer is pretty noticeable. Like it kind of just becomes the same. Like I'm just going through every region, just destroying everybody in my path over and over and over and over and over again. Which is fine, it's not terrible or anything, but it is just not... I began a surprise attack? What? Well, I guess I was going to start a surprise attack, but then I got discovered because I attacked myself. So, I don't know. But, yeah, no, I think what I think about with this game is that it's very, very good, but I do think, and I haven't played 7 Empires or 8 Empires yet. I'm assuming that in those games they kind of fix that part of it, because I do think that you should have a way to completely beat the game not playing as an actual general, and then if you take over a land, you should get all the officers. You should get way more stuff. So I don't know. I mean, again, I'm just I'm very intrigued by it, Let's do focus, that, and let's just run through everybody here because everybody's just surrounding me here. Let's get rid of all of these units as I try to run away. I like getting lots of kills. There we go. Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna go run back up here and get this gate or this place I missed over here, and then we're gonna keep going. All my units are just attacking in one giant mob, and then Lupu was kind of stupid and decided to try to take on 2 or 3 people by himself. And in this game, he doesn't have plot armor, so that's what happens there. But I think Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires is really, really good. I think it did absolutely fix a lot of the issues of the old games, where you can swim and climb ladders and do all this cool stuff, and it's very modernized. But I do think that the Vagrant Officer in theory is the coolest thing ever, because you become so unstoppable at the beginning of the game, but then it feels like it turns into just, again, I'm having fun, but I am just doing the exact same thing every single time I do a video. There's not much variety at this point, because there's there's only like 3 different like, or maybe there's only 2 different types of like surprise attacks, which is the like disappearing thing, or there's the like inspiring your troops from the enemies. Like those are the only 2 real things that display cunning for me. Apparently I can create a surprise attack, but I don't know when that triggers, and then it pops up when I'm attacking somebody usually, and then it says, well, they found you. So it's like the same exact thing that I keep doing to the enemies. I keep discovering them, and they just also do it to me. So that's pretty funny. All right, well, people on my side are getting defeated. That's interesting. I'm not like, again, I'm not really worried about it because I'm not concerned too much if we lose a bunch of people, because I'm trying to get them to get experience. If they let me figure out where my main camp is. Let me see where the main camp is. And like, who all's still alive? A few of them. Okay. So let's get, okay, so he is actually going to the watch post, which I appreciate. Okay, good. So he's doing what he needs to do. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's just keep on destroying everybody. I mean, the game is definitely getting harder for me. I'm not just able to like completely one-shot everybody anymore. Like that was so, like I could just easily destroy everybody all the time, and it was like, it was fine, but it wasn't really hard. And now it actually feels like I actually have to do stuff, which is great. I do appreciate when it gets harder, because yeah, for a while there, it was really not that difficult to play through this game. Wow, everybody is losing to like one guy. I'm not helping y'all. Y'all need to figure this crap out. Like, there's no way you guys can't take on like one guy. Who is it? Who is the enemy general that you guys are just all losing to? Zhao Hong is the only person that you guys are losing to. It's one guy. You guys need to be able to do something about it. I'm gonna let all of them lose because just something to make it different. I'm gonna just keep moving around and taking stuff myself because I can. But yeah, no, I do think that it just turns into kind of being a very similar mode constantly, which like, again, it's not terrible, but like, because there's like a little bit less strategy of the like, there's not as much strategy when it comes to, how do I explain this? It feels like in the older games, there's a lot more strategy of what I am doing on the map, and that's just not happening in this game. So like, I think that's what I have a problem with. I hope that makes sense. I think it makes sense. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that set up, that set up, that up, all these things. Alright, so we're just destroying this whole place. Apparently that Sun Xian was somebody I worked with, apparently, because whenever they say stuff like that, that means that they don't like me. Okay, there's that guy. He's got taken down. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing my thing, just destroying people. Let's just keep. I might go ahead and get back to that base that everybody spawned at for some reason. Let's give it Lai Meng here, who just comes running to me, which I appreciate. Leave the rest to me. As long as I live, I shall have my revenge. Okay. Yeah, my character is still very, very good. There's no worry about like, will the game get hard? But who knows? So I keep trying to create a surprise attack. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I don't know where that's coming from. It's interesting though. I'm not against it. Eventually I will do it. I just am more motivated to not do that right now. Alright, what are these? Where is everyone heading to? Okay, capturing. No, you are not going to go to the main camp, you moron. You're going to the supply base. Armory. Armory. Where is their supply base? Is it the one in the far right corner? Look at that guy. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to run through everybody here. I don't think I can take the main camp yet, so I'm just going to do this to get 1,000,000 kills. Because I can. And it stalls long enough. Wait, what is... kind of make sure nobody come to the main camp. If you come into the main camp, you'll be pissed. Good. Nobody is doing that. But yeah, no, this game really is still very fun. I mean, I'm having a blast because I am just absolutely blowing everybody away. You know, like, you can't compete with destroying the entire map constantly over and over and over and over again. It works. Alright, I gotta take this guy out. Who is this person who is destroying, who literally single-handedly killed every single person on my side? Who is this? Why are you, what are you doing? You go to the armory. And you go to that armory. Like, if you, Peng Tong, if you don't do it, I'm gonna watch you get defeated again. I don't, if they don't listen, then I don't mind when they lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, come on. People need to be a little bit more, Oh, he's like a person who I worked with. Maybe that's why he was so strong. Okay, let's see who else here. I do get really annoyed when they don't listen to me. That does really bother me. But who knows? I can't tell them. I can ping to them what they should do, but if they don't do it, then there's nothing really I can say. It seems like they will just do whatever they want to do sometimes. If they're like near a main camp or whatever, they're like, I'm just gonna stay here. I wish they wouldn't do that, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that, and now let's just destroy everybody here. Again, we're only on defense, and it doesn't really, again, like, this is what I wish there was more of an incentive to defend in this game. In the older games, there was a huge incentive for defending, because if you crushed everybody while you defended, then attacking was a piece of cake. But in this game, it doesn't really make much of a difference. I'll have to play through the old Empires games at least once just to show it, because it really was way more... I mean, there's no vagrant stuff in the old games, which that's amazing, and I'm glad they threw stuff like that in these games. But it is, I like the idea of like whatever I was doing in this game makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? That's like kind of what I'm gonna just leave it at. So let's just keep crushing everybody in this area. We're gonna take this supply base. Oh yeah, you shouldn't be there, Peng Tong. I told you not to. I literally told you not to. I kind of low-key want Peng Tong to get defeated because he didn't listen. When they don't listen, it's just like, yeah, I kind of do want you to lose because I told you to go to the supply depot. One guy was going to go to the supply depot and then totally didn't anyway. So I'm like, with that, I don't really care. If you don't listen to what you even said you were gonna do, then I got nothing to say. So, all right, supply depot is down. It's a big deal. So now we're gonna move on over and attack the main camp. And then we'll see if we can still get the mean, there's no experience necessary at this point, but it is good to get some of it. Yeah. Don't you feel stupid, Feng Ji? You're literally alone, and now there's stuff spawning around us, but you were alone in the main camp. It's so silly when they do this. But I think we can still maybe get through all these people. We'll see. We'll see if we can do it. There's quite a bit of them right now in the main camp. But I just took out a few of them there. There's Zhang Liang is gone. Cao Pi is gone. Let's try to get rid of Ma Su too. There we go. And then Sun Li, I think, is the actual commander. So we'll go ahead and get rid of him too. Let's do the double and the true speed so that we can do a little bit more damage to him. There's also focus, which I don't have right now, but having the trifecta of focus where I do a lot of damage, and then also having on double where I'm double people making a lot of damage, it's just great. Just throw my tree, take out a few of the generals that are around here. See, like, at least everyone else listened. Like, no offense, Peng Tong, but you kind of didn't do anything this round. You were pretty bad. So it is pretty funny when they like don't listen, because then you're just like, well, now what are you gonna do? Like, Peng Tong lost twice. What if Peng Tong had gotten captured? If Peng Tong had gotten captured and taken away, I would have been like, well, that's unfortunate. Again, I like Peng Tong, although in this game his moveset isn't nearly as cool because the generic, what's it called, weapon, the staff weapon, it's just completely generic, so that's not necessary. But we did it a little bit easier that time, or not, sorry, a little bit harder that time. That was not easy. My force did not do a good job of living. They all lost to one guy, and not the general, just one general, not one guy himself. So we'll attack that land. I don't really want anybody else at this point because I'm attached to the people that I've created as my generals. So I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I don't really care about any of those. So let's do some reviving. Let's get all of our troops back. Let's go ahead and do restore all troops. Let's make Lu Bu stronger. Increase the ability of someone defecting. Increase attack this month. And let's just pick one of these. Oh, that restores troops. Oh, that's really good. Okay, okay. Cool. So who attacked me? Which one of you was it? Yeah, it was here. So I'm just going to attack them right away. So let's see. Well, Peng Tong actually leveled up a lot that round. I'm actually shocked that he did. I figured he would be totally garbage at that point. But he did fine, apparently. So let's get Cheng Pu out for Bao Long. Let's get Meng Chong in there. Let's get some more level 46s in. We're going to crush this force. Me being who I am and having the increases in attack and stuff is very helpful. Let's see, where's the main camp? All right, good. It's way up in the corner. That's fantastic. I have a lot of chances here to actually make them surround the map and do stuff. So we'll see. It seems like they get a lot of experience when they lose because everybody got tons of experience that round, even though Peng Tong died twice and didn't kill anybody. So I don't know. I don't know what the rules are with that. It's very interesting. All right, so let's find everybody. Let's just immediately attack, because why not? All right, so there's Gan Ning. It seems like he's probably going to be going to the right. Maybe this is him. Let me see. There's Mahjong. Okay, good, I found him. Gan Ning is interesting with his whole attacky thing where he tries to disappear. It's nice. Unique. It makes sense too because he's like a thief or whatever. He's like a pirate in this game. So let's get rid of this guy. Just destroy all of you and show you how much stronger I am when I invade.
You can't beat experience on the battlefield.
Now I want them all to do stuff. Let's see if they can do it. Yeah, like look at how ridiculous I am when I'm attacking. When I'm attacking, I'm like a whole different person. I'm way more powerful when I'm attacking. I mean, I like literally just one shot Dong to Na, like completely.
You can't beat experience on the battlefield. This doesn't look good. I better withdraw.
All right. Looks like my troops are, 2 of my generals are actually just going up to that to the mountain, to the peak.
Then I shall do what I can to assist our cause.
Which I commend. All right. I'm going to follow my troops that went up here and help them out. We're doing good. This is way easier. See, it's funny how attacking is just so much easier, but you gotta show the defense of it too. Like, that's gotta be part of it, you know? So, yeah. I'm gonna come up here ahead of them and just set it on fire, kill the general, and then, actually, I may not even, no, I'll probably still kill the general. And then we'll move on. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I won't talk anymore. I've just kind of been like narrating what I've been doing. I do like this game a lot, as much as I was like kind of more negative in this video. I do really like this game, and I think it did a great job of kind of reviving the series a little bit after 6. People really didn't like 6, so it's good that they stuck with it in 9, or with 6 Empires. I kind of hope that, I mean, 9 Empires isn't great either, so I'm kind of bummed about how 9 didn't really fix anything, like at all. It didn't really help the game, although they tried. It's still pretty bad because, I mean, the gameplay, the game is so broke that 9 is so broken that even Empires can't fix it. Because the problem with 9's Empires is that people have Musos from Season 1 DLC and have movesets from Season 2, Battle Passes. It's a mess. It's an absolute dumpster fire. I think that's what makes me so disappointed in Koei for going the like Battle Pass route, is that like you changed people's movesets partially. Like, I learned later that like Dynasty Warriors, what is it? Which one is it? I guess it would be 8 has like DLC, but like they didn't. The DLC of 9 is so bad because it's not even a full moveset switch. Like, you give a character like a whole new like circle, like 4 charge attack and like other attacks like that, and then you give the Muso is the same from the original moveset. Like, what? So then the character just like puts away their default weapon for another weapon. Like, what are you talking about? It's very bad. So at least with 8, with the DLC, it's like if you bought a DLC, it changed the entire weapon, and I think that was only really for like Empires that it did that. Like, I think Empires was the one that like everyone got like wild weapons in 8 Empires because they wanted to make every single weapon unique again, which that was their goal. Then why didn't they just do that way earlier? You know what I'm saying? But like, who knows? I'm not gonna complain too much about it at this point. 8 is long older, but like, it's such an old game at this point. But 8 has a better battle pass system. If you wanted to charge extra for extra crazy weapons that like are bizarre, don't like. It feels like with 9 they just hid content away. Like, at least in 8 it was like creatively new weapons. Like, that's way better than what 9 did. 9 was just like, yeah, we know that the claws are in the game files, but we're gonna just, sorry. Like, that's what I don't like. That's what makes me very frustrated with the way that 9 was handled. And now the whole game suffers because like people are so suspicious now of Koei, which I never thought I would see the day where people would be like, I don't trust Koei, because Koei's always been pretty good. At least not so morally corrupt that you just can't even believe it. It's like bizarre that they did what they did. It's frustrating. But we'll see if they can fix it with 10. I hope that that's better. We'll see. Anyway, that was a long talk. I can't believe I've talked this whole time. Thank y'all for watching. Enjoy the rest. The video's over. Peace.